is brought to you by
Yo, Noodles, drop it. It's that time. Sometimes you slip up and shit. Sometimes hoes just be tripping. But when you got that issue, hit me up. The company is called Cupid Arrows. It's like edible arrangements for real motherfuckers. It's a card, there's no name on it, and it has a note from me to help you get your girl back. Cause hoes just be tripping. Call 1-888. Hoes just be tripping. There's no need for simping.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Everyman Show, episode 13. We're a teenager now. We're like a tweener.
I fucking hate you. Oh, what was it? What was that? Just that angst?
Is that what they do at that age? I can't remember what my son
Yeah,
was
fucking.
Yeah. Fuck you, mom.
You know what? My son really started doing it at about 12 is when I started to see like the hormonal stuff kick out. And it was crazy, man. Those were some long ass days with that.
Yeah, like when fucking he just smells like shit all the time. You're like, yo, you fucking stink.
When I would have to pick up him and his friends from like basketball, I would roll down the window and stop breathing all the way to the house. I was glad that I didn't live that far.
Yeah, God. Fucking yo, cause like after I'd leave football practice, people will offer to take me home. I'll get in the car and they'll be like, "Nah, you should have just stayed walking." What the fuck is this?
I thought you were gonna tell me, "Why don't you sit in the back?"
Fucking teenagers don't
how
do
about
their
the
own
trunk?
laundry, y'all. So you know, like their parents just got to be sitting there like, "Oh God."
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Fucking too much.
So. Yes, it's the Everyman Show, and I am your host, everybody. I am John Everyman, and sitting with me today is Mateo, the usual suspect in here. We're missing already Mr. Goodnight, so we got to get used to not introducing him. I got to build the habit of just saying now it's just Mateo and following up whoever.
Yo, you know what I was thinking? It might be cool if to promote the show, we made that... Mr. Goodnight got kidnapped, and we make rescue Mr. Goodnight T-shirts, and we could
like
raise funds that way.
Man, we should have discussed that before the show.
Yeah, we could just talk like, "Where's Mr. Goodnight? He's locked up in the Bahamas or some shit."
Yeah, you know what? What we'll do is we'll stop talking about him, and then we'll bring up the fact that he was kidnapped. People will forget this episode.
Oh yeah, no, and then those of you that know, just lay low, cause fucking
exactly.
You're a part of this with us, alright?
Right, you don't want to be at the workplace and you see someone by the water cooler and they just spoil what happened in episode 13 and you knew that Theo was alive.
Yeah, that's like fucking, alright, like I haven't seen past season 5 of Game of Thrones, so don't talk to me about that because I might want to see it eventually, just not now because I don't got time for that.
I'm going to spoil it right now. There's a whole lot of more titties.
Alright, thank you, man. What kind of titties?
I don't even think there was that much titties.
Are there Dothraki titties?
You know what they did? They scaled back on the titties. I'm sorry.
Nah, fuck Game of Thrones. They don't got enough booty on the show though. It's a very titty-centric show.
This is a very 13 feeling episode, right?
PG-13?
No, I feel like the tantrums are coming out.
Nah,
we're 13 now.
But that's I'm just saying that's some European shit. Like European people don't like booty. Game of Thrones is all titties, and the titties are popping.
Yo, European people love booty. Like, what are you talking about? It's different. Because
French people do.
Yo, no lie, that's a compliment. I tell girls sometimes. I'm like, yo, you got foreign film titties.
They like different kind of booty. Like they like the opposite of what we like. We like big booty. They like flat booty. Like weird.
I can't do flat booty, like, man. I got a problem with flat booty. Like I just
yo. I don't got a good balance. I'll be slipping, so I need a big booty just so I can grab that shit. Fucking.
I like it.
Yo, pointy tits are still in some countries in Europe.
But so long as I got a big booty, you know what I mean?
Yo, you take some pointy tits? Some fucking cone tits?
Yeah.
Looking like a lawn gnome tat?
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
I'll do it.
It's very diverse.
Yo, what's that lawn gnome commercial?
It's cool. What?
The lawnmower, Travelocity.
Oh shit! Yeah, that guy's seen some shit.
Yo, who do you think has seen more shit? Like, because probably the Travelocity guy and the fucking most interesting man in the world probably do the road together.
Hey, you know what else is doing?
They see each other around places.
He be like, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Fucking that pamphlet from Progressive is doing that now. He's like, "Oh, I travel too, guys." Like, I'm
what, Flo?
No, dog.
No, the dude that hangs out with Flo now.
Dude. He's a little fucking book, and he's voiced by like.
Yo, you know what's
Junior
fucked up?
Archer.
The original person of all of this is either Jared or the "Can you hear me now" guy.
Yeah.
Yo,
Can you hear me now? Guy switched.
Yeah, he switched up. He took
switched it up.
he made mad money off that Sprint shit. He was just like, yo, I'm switching flags.
That's fucking crazy, man. Like, that's some pirate crew shit. He's just like, nah, man, I'm switching it up.
What?
Sprint was treating him better.
Look, that's what's gonna happen. Like, fucking North Korea hits us with the nuke, and I would be like, oh, what's good, mate? I'm Australian,
Don't
mate.
say that shit on the radio, Mateo. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
We're here live in the Wake and Vape studios, by the way.
Yo.
Shout out to Mr. Dade County and Conspiracy Kenneth that's around here somewhere in the studio. Shout out to our fearless producer here, Noodles.
Yo. Shout outs to the Aboriginal bitches out in Australia. I need citizenship, you heard? So I'm trying to sling dick to Aboriginals. They say you're not human, and that's cool because I got that wild dick.
Yo.
Let them know,
Yeah. I mean,
right.
maybe you might want to put one on your Tinder profile just in case you come across one.
What, Aboriginal? Nah, yo, I haven't met Aboriginals on the internet since I was on Tumblr.
Nice. What are we jamming here? Yeah.
Yeah, that's that episode 13. That's that rock. That's that angst.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, see? I feel like my teenageism is kicking in. That's it. The Everyman episode, the teen episodes, they're just gonna be with like attitude. I think we gotta take the training wheels off now. We're 13. We're big now. We're big.
Oh,
we're
man.
big boys.
Do we really want to go back there though?
Nah, you know what? I think that maybe pretending to be teenagers is a stupid idea because teenagers fucking suck.
They're
And
very emotional.
but they deserve to suck. Like, you know what it is to get random boners and smell bad and be awkward. Like, you gotta do all those, and that's how you gotta live. Fuck that.
Yeah, man.
And they wear sweaters in the middle of the day. Like, why?
Oh yeah. Oh yo,
That's the
and
whole thing.
yo,
Like,
like
I
your
don't
son.
like that shit.
Yo, look at what your son got to wear to school. Your son goes to private school. Like, your son got to go and just be swaggerless, fucking for mad hours.
Yes, it's very difficult for him.
He can't even wear sneakers to school. Like, he can't even wear.
What? Is that how it is? They
Yeah,
can't even
private
wear
school is no joke. They give you got to wear just like a fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame shoe, because that's how they lived, and you could do anything in those shoes.
Dress shoes.
Yo, you know what's fucked up? Like, fucking one of the pastors will still ball you up wearing fucking the skippies.
Let me tell you, man. I like
man.
seeing them dressed like that, especially being from a parent side. You're saying this from not being a parent side, but you wouldn't want your kid looking like he's going to go do a rap battle in school. Like, why you dress like that? I mean, I got the opportunity and I loved it.
Yeah,
if I had to be the
exactly.
one in uniform, I'd hate it. I gotta be
Yo,
honest.
or at least like
But being from a parent side, you're like, well,
but
damn, that makes you look responsible.
my high school had a uniform, but it was reasonable. Like, I could just wear a polo that was one color and it had to be plain, and I had to wear khaki pants, so I could still work my way around that. Like, I'll wear the Dickies with the fucking rubber bands to look fresh.
Yeah,
can't
straight
do
up.
that.
That's how my high school.
Or I'll get like the Levi's shit that are basically jeans, but they're still khaki though.
My son has to wear shoes that are specific from the school. Like,
Yeah,
they tell us
and the
what
school
shoes to buy
makes
him.
money
That's
off of it.
fucking
And the
crazy,
shoes are
yeah.
fucking whack,
Oh,
yo.
yeah.
The shoes are like the fucking, they're worse than the Steph Currys.
Well, their PE uniforms, I think were Nike one year, and now I think they're Under Armour.
Yeah, so how much are you paying? Yo, Under Armour's fucking weak too. That's not.
Is it? I don't remember. I
Like,
remember seeing
Under
Nike
Armour
though.
is good, but Under Armour is like, look, like if Bobby Hurley was a basketball player in 2018, he'd wear fucking Under Armour, right? That's that fucking.
Hey,
That's
but
that
They
kind of.
sponsor Steph Curry, man.
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
no,
do
he.
Too, right?
They do.
My
And you
son
see,
just-
what's up with his ankles, right? I'm just saying.
My son bought the
he
Currys
uses it
recently. His aunt, my sister, shout out to my sister. She bought him some Currys for his birthday, and he went to go play ball in them. He was like, "My feet are killing me."
Yeah, those are whack. She should have got on the LeBrons or the KDs or the Kyries.
It was his choice.
The Kyries.
She didn't buy it for.
Oh,
She
yeah.
didn't. She didn't buy it like saying I want to buy you the Currys.
Don't talk shit though, because you
They
you
let
know
'em.
you're not supposed to play ball in shoes
No,
the
no,
first time you fucking wear them. Like,
I told him
That'll
he
tear
shouldn't
you
even
up.
play ball with them. Period. I
Oh
said,
no,
those
no,
are
no!
some
But
expensive
but those
sneakers.
aren't some.
Oh, true
Yeah.
that,
But fucking,
yeah.
you think Under Armour's are go out sneakers? Like you about to go out in Under Armour? That's
No, but like you go and you go. I don't know.
Oh
but
no!
like, you're gonna go hang
or
out
maybe
or
those.
something.
Nah, you don't hang out in Steph Curry's. Steph
No.
Curry's are fucking weak. Those are basketball shoes.
So
Those they're not.
straight to play.
Yeah, it's fucking there.
Jordans.
Yeah, you got like you want to chill. You get some Jordans, or you get some Vans. You get some. That's what kids wear.
Right.
Kids don't wear ball shoes to chill now. That's like some back in your day shit.
Thank you. No, I
I
appreciate.
mean, the LeBrons are kind of fresh. Some people might wear the LeBrons, or people wear the old school basketball shoes. Like people wear the Pippins. People wear J's. People might
Yeah.
wear like Converse Weapons.
How long do you think the Jordans are going to remain being the top sneaker?
Forever, because they're the sponsored shoe of the Illuminati. Jordans continue to get black kids killed, and as long as Pocs get killed for Jordans, Jordans will be popular.
You think so,
Damn,
man?
bro.
That's very eternal, man. Like I said, how long is this Jordan shit gonna last? Because
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen another name
Oh,
brand
look,
stay
and
so
the thing
consistent.
is, like, people don't give a fuck about Jordan the player. Jordan the player at this point is a joke.
He's a
but
meme.
he got some fresh sneakers.
Exactly. You know what? I think Jordans are now like what?
Yeah. All right, but LeBron James is better. Yo, they had this.
better, he is
Look at the guys that guarded Michael Jordan would be college players nowadays. They ride the fucking bench and no, they wouldn't ride the bench. I'm gonna respect them, but they would have just played college basketball and played in Europe or came off the bench. And these are the dudes guarding Jordan. Yo, if LeBron was playing against those guys, he would have fucking just straight teabagged them all game.
Right. He would have looked. He would have
but
looked
think
probably
about this
superior.
side of it, man. Would basketball players now be as good as they are?
No, it's
You know,
thanks
like,
to that
if
shit
it
because it,
hadn't
it
grown.
it evolved the sport.
It's a slower game back then. Now it's
Right.
faster.
Yeah,
also
you know
the
why
rules
it's faster?
changed.
Because people are better. Like they're bigger, they're,
They're
fucking
better
better
athletic.
shooting.
They can hold a
Well, it's
more
not
of a.
the hand checking. You can't hand check anymore.
Yeah.
Back in the
Oh yeah.
days, you can hand check.
Nah.
You can't touch them, so they're like.
They're just
bam.
zigzagging
They
past
just
you.
bite past.
And you know what the other thing is? Back in the day, you could run zone, and now you don't run zone. But yo, zone is fucking boring. It's for the best that you don't run zone. Like fucking, there's no alley oops against the zone.
No. It's take shots. It's jump shots, or hopefully you get
Well,
a
that's
path
what
to
it
the
is.
lane
It's
and
a
dunk.
game.
Yeah, so fucking zone is boring.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
That's why college
Look.
basketball is whack to watch. Like the March Madness is cool or whatever, but it's like, yo, I'm watching this game. Like it's gonna go 54-49. I watched a game
they
of basketball for them to score 55 points
but they
In a
move
half,
so
in the
fast.
second quarter,
in the whole game.
And the speed that they play that game in the NCAA, you would think they're scoring higher points because they're always running up and down that court full speed.
Yeah, because
They're young. They're young as shit.
they're young as shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm. But I
Oh,
was-
yo, and that's the crazy shit about that too. Goes back to teenager shit, because some of them are like 17 years old. Yo, you see them missing shots and fucking cry and shit.
I was gonna say, with the speed of the game now, I mean, yeah, it's faster and it's fun, I guess, to see high points and dunking and 3-point shooting. But back then, yeah, the game was slower, but I did like watching like an elbow to the face, like someone getting body slammed. Like it wasn't easy to just go to the basket. Like not this whole I'm gonna run by you. No, I'm gonna kill you if you try to come near the post.
Yeah.
Like that's what I liked about. the
Yo, you know
slower
it would be
pace.
dope if basketball had kind of like hockey, where dudes could just fight for a certain amount of
It
time.
was.
and
It
still
was
could-
almost like that in the 80s and early 90s. That was. I was about to say right now.
I think
the
people
NBA
just
was like
fought
the
more
hockey back then.
If NBA had a box though, like he's saying,
Yeah,
like,
if
that was
NBA
the
had
thing,
a
like,
box, that
instead
shit
of-
would be
instead
so
of like, oh, your
dope.
bench, like, yo, this motherfucker, I'm taking you to the box. That would be a different.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
you think
Oh,
the
my
teams
God,
would
they
just
should
put
do
like
that.
a dude that knows MMA that could also maybe play point guard a little bit on the team, just so that
Nah,
he could
that's
do
gimmicky now. That's just to scare somebody.
Look, like you know how like back in the day. Like,
Yeah,
that
but
movie
what if it's a team that
Semi-Pros
sucks?
about it?
Yo, it's like the Nets. The Nets aren't about to win no games, but
No.
if they have like fucking Yoel Romero on the team, so fucking
They're easy 20 years away from winning a title.
Who?
The Nets.
yo. I think that's That's how I'm gonna start my Twitch career. I'm gonna play the dynasty mode on Twitch
Mm-hmm.
and win the championship with every team and see how many years it takes.
Oh Oh my god.
You should let the computer automate it for you and see how long each one it does. Like just simulate
and I just
it.
comment in it.
Yeah, and just watch whatever result came out for that one within a 25-year, I guess, whatever.
Yo, I feel like I can take Adderall and waste a day doing that, and that can get me a couple 100,000 views.
You might have to lose some sleep.
I used to do that in Madden.
Yeah, you used to let the
Simulate the
automate.
season.
I would do that too
Then you'd
sometimes.
be like fucking.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, I'll put Michael Vick on the Dolphins, and I'll be all right. How long will Michael Vick as quarterback till they win the championship?
Week 7 and shit. Bro.
Man, I used to love Madden so much. I used to play with the college football game, and I would do the seasons on both.
Yo, so would you transfer players from your
Yes.
college football teams to Madden?
Hell yeah, I did.
Used to do that shit all the time.
I drafted Channing Crowder before Channing Crowder
That shit was bad.
was on the Dolphins.
I remember that shit.
Oh,
was
yo, I made like I would do that with the dynasty mode. I'll win 3 Heismans and then suck in the NFL.
Yo, it would be like that sometimes. It would generate in the NFL, and you'd land there, and you had nothing. You had to cheat the ratings. You had to like boost yourself damn near.
Oh, I
99
never
in
boosted
college.
myself. I'm prideful. I'm like, yo, you gotta earn it.
Damn,
Even
you were true
virtually,
to the
I don't
records.
even use cheat codes in GTA. I be getting my own shit.
Yo,
Oh my
fuck that. GTA is all about the cheat codes.
Oh man, let's not turn this into a video game
Look,
episode.
when you play GTA
Alright.
and you follow the rules, that's condom sex. When you fucking just out there raw, put it in your butt and shit, that's fucking playing no rules. You know some people play GTA and just kill people,
See-
and then like try to get to 5 stars and get away from it and
But
shit.
see,
You mean
that was
like
what I was gonna
everyone?
say. Like, if you wanted me to do Twitch, the best one I'd do it with is Grand Theft Auto or Just Cause.
Oh,
Just
shit.
Cause is
I
another
never
fun
got to play that one,
I
man.
love that game, man.
Yeah.
I played it with
haven't
my
been
son all
gaming
the
on it
time.
recently.
My son would laugh watching me play because I'd be cursing in the game. I'd take over the character myself. Like, I don't care what the.
Oh,
other
that'd be
character's
funny.
saying.
You could do that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm very good at narrating the whole issue and just kind of getting into the character and just
Oh, man.
talking for him while I'm playing the game.
There's some
Oh,
really
man.
funny, like, what are they called? Fuck. Brain fart. You know, anyways,
That's all right. I could probably see why you got a brain fart. It happens to me a lot on here.
haha.
Well, I'm going to move on with the topics. Speaking about talking about you here for a second, we have a special co-host guest here today, though. We got Trevor.
Hey everyone, I'm Trevor.
Yes. How you doing, Trevor?
Here, co-hosting, I guess. a
How you liking the
podcast.
show so
Yeah,
far?
you're
I know you
just
started
guest
here.
on the show.
Yeah, you're a
yeah.
you're a special co-host guest right now.
Special
Yeah, you
guest.
on.
Okay, all right, cool.
I mean,
There's no titles to shit, but you're just
Right.
on this.
It's
Right.
like, oh damn, I got a promotion real quick.
Nah.
Yeah, it just happened. Like, see, what it was, you were just standing out in the parking lot with Mateo. You happened to wander around. You sat on the desk. Noodles plugged in a mic for you. I said, well, I guess this guy's a special co-host guest that doesn't know about it.
Yeah, man. I just kind of was wandering through the fields out there, and you know, I don't even know
And
anyone.
Mateo found you and just started talking to you, and now you're here.
Yo,
I
you
don't
know.
know this guy. Who's this? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, whatever story, man. We've had weirder on here, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest shit you've got on the show? Then?
Me hosting.
Okay, well, besides that,
Oh, well, I mean, we had Penis and Vagina Records here.
Penis and Vagina Records.
Yep.
Is that a DBA or is that the LLC's name?
That's
what I wanna
I believe
know.
that's the LLC's name. It was Penis and Vagina
That
Records.
is
We interviewed No
interesting.
Emotion. Shout out to No Emotion Gold Mask, by the way. They were great guests.
It's good to know that's taken.
We had
that name.
Twisted Foreskin,
Twisted Foreskin. Ah, that sounds painful.
JJ Tanzel. I can't remember all of them. Billy Cosby. Those were some great
Alright.
guests, man. It was really fun. Mateo was somewhat here for the first one. He did get Shaggy Balls to walk out of here.
Shaggy Balls.
I do remember that. He tried offering him mushrooms or something.
All right, so
not sure.
mostly just weird names though. You never had some weird antics or incidents occur on this show. Do I need to catch up, y'all?
Depends. Let the show keep going. You might catch a fresh one today.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna stay on sports since we don't have Mr. Goodnight here saying that he, what are we talking about? I'm gonna stay on sports. I'm excited with the NBA playoffs.
Who do you think is gonna win the championship?
Oh, that's up in the air, but I say Golden State.
Golden State. You don't think Houston got a chance?
No.
All right, no Steph Curry.
Who's their coaching in Houston?
D'Antoni.
Yeah.
the OG. He's gonna win one eventually.
Well, wait a minute. He's with Chris Paul. At the
Chris
point.
Paul
Yeah.
and James Harden.
Yeah, that does make it different.
And
but
they got Clint Capella, who fucking Draymond can't do shit on Clint Capella. Clint Capella bully Draymond around.
Fine, but who's accounting for? Let's see.
Curry's hurt, so I'm saying
there's no
if
Curry.
Curry's hurt, yeah, there's no Curry for the first round at least.
Oh well, they don't need him for
Yeah,
the first round.
all right, but let's say he's not all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take Durant and Clay or Harden and CP3? Because I'd take Harden and CP3 if it was just Durant and Clay.
Well, see who's deeper in the bench. It's also a question.
All right, no. Golden State is deeper in the bench, but Golden State's bench
From who? Houston?
might fuck it up.
Versus
Cause
Houston's, who's deeper?
Man, I think many people would say Houston.
yeah, but Nick Young, JaVale McGee, those guys can ball out on you,
Yeah.
but they can also, yeah. And Andre Iguodala, who's the shit.
I think Golden State will still get it, man.
Yeah.
They've been here too many
But
times.
Curry, bro, they play bad without
But
Curry.
I hope they're not gonna see each other in the
But
first
all
round,
right,
though, right?
so and then you don't think LeBron got a chance?
Here's a nice
LeBron is see now.
Because I don't think the Raptors aren't doing shit against the Cavs. We've seen the last couple games, but I think the Raptors are using strategy because the Raptors don't got to win, so they might not try their defense.
Well,
Nah, the Raptors
Well,
are done.
it's all about what's on the bottom right now. I know that the Heat are in there, but in the Heat are where?
Baby.
Where are the Miami Heat at right now?
The Heat are at
six
6.
seed.
They're
But-
at
We're playing
six.
Cleveland if the matchup.
Yeah, you know what? If we can,
It ends up like that.
if I think they're trying, it's a conspiracy because we should try to end up at 7. Play Boston. Boston doesn't have
Yes.
Kyrie. We could beat Boston,
Yeah,
and then we'd have to play the Cavs in the second round instead of the first
and it
round.
makes it more interesting.
It makes it more interesting. It might not be a bad series because the Cavs been playing whack, and Spo probably knows how to defend LeBron,
I don't know, man.
Toronto's whack, though.
and Toronto's whack. So I'm saying, I
If we play it right,
and I think
Whiteside needs to get it right.
Whiteside needs to get it right, and
Yeah, Whiteside
it's gonna end up being Udonis Haslem being the hero that the genie that I spoke to last episode just told me in my head.
He needs to be the hero.
Udonis Haslem.
You think Udonis?
Yo, you saw that? Like, for he was in Atlanta yesterday, and he got them all. He hit that shot and made the whole stadium not get Chick-fil-A, and he was just talking shit.
That's the best. I saw that shit.
How
did?
is there not a riot, man? Like a
Man.
whole stadium. People
Yeah, because their
doesn't
team
get
just lost by
Chick-fil-A.
30 too.
Well, no, it's more about the Chick-fil-A. I mean, come on, like.
Hey, man, Chick-fil-A
Think about
don't
it.
play. Chick-fil-A don't play.
You know, if
I
you
love
were like,
Chick-fil-A.
oh, we're gonna get Chick-fil-A and see a basketball game, and you just saw a basketball game,
Mm.
that's riot conditions.
Do they play on a Sun? Do they serve on a Sunday, even in the stadium?
Nah, they don't serve on the Sunday even in the stadium.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
Yeah.
Beer? Serve beer.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, nah,
They
Chick-fil-A
serve
doesn't open.
whiskey? Chick-fil-A. serve whiskey?
Chick-fil-A. Oh,
Yo,
yeah, it's
no
a
lie.
Russian institution.
Whiskey in a Chick-fil-A shake would probably be awesome. Yo, give me a peach shake with a little whiskey.
Yo, I'll do you one
man.
lower than that. Like late night, get a Checkers milkshake, and then you got really stirred though. So if you're really drunk, you're not gonna get there. But try to make a liquor milkshake with that shit.
Put some Jägermeister in that shit.
Yo, no lie, it sounds like you wake up with diarrhea the next day.
Oh, I mean, of course,
Yeah,
it's a
dude.
liquor milkshake.
Have you done this,
but,
Trevor?
I plead the fifth, bro.
Yo,
Hey,
I
but,
figure someone that knows might have known someone of or might have
but
experienced.
that liquid will probably get the panties dropped.
yeah,
Not with-
yeah,
not
but
with the
then
milkshake.
then you go eat her butt and you hear a little,
But-
and it ends up being like,
you did.
yeah, fucking. That's like
Yeah.
fucking when a bear wakes up from hibernation.
yeah, no. That's
Shit's everywhere.
yeah, that's not. But
Go that route. You can't go that route.
what do you think with the Heat and Whiteside, man? Are we gonna lose this guy next season?
Yo, Whiteside is fucking whack, and we should have never gave him a max contract.
Yeah, bro.
But if we could find a way to get rid of Whiteside and get Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
Kawhi,
Miami will fucking
Miami with
embrace you.
Kawhi,
They'll
yeah,
embrace you, bro.
yo, and I think Kawhi,
And
Mike.
we trade for Clay.
I don't know if we could trade for
That's
Clay.
not wishing it.
But if we get Kawhi, we can get another free agent, and we can have Kawhi, Dragic and another free agent, or Kawhi Whiteside and another free agent. Because Kawhi with Whiteside as a big man, gets interesting. I don't like Whiteside that much.
Gets lost though, a couple games, man.
And
Like,
you know who might be a free agent the next year, and it would be cool. We can have Kawhi and DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, okay, so DeMarcus is a free agent. Kawhi's a free agent, but we don't have the money because we're stuck with Dragic.
we're gonna trade Whiteside to free up cap.
Oh, are we giving? How big of a contract are we giving D Wade to come back?
They're giving him veteran
big.
minimum,
I mean,
man.
he's playing off the bench,
Yeah,
and
they're
he
giving
knows
him
what's
minimum,
up.
dude.
He knows what's up, but what if he comes up big in the playoffs, which he can't?
So we're not. Bro, he's coming off the bench. He doesn't start anymore.
Yeah, and he's not willing to start.
So he knows what's up, man.
Yeah, I think after that experience in Chicago and Cleveland, him coming here and coming off the bench is still like a step up for him.
Starting,
Yeah, it's not the same way to say, but even if he does go off and just kind of leads the way, because he could do it from off the bench. It doesn't mean like he has to start to blow, to blow up in the game. But really, we're gonna give him veterans minimum if he wants to come back. But and if we get Kawhi Leonard, where does he fit? Because we got Dion Waiters, we got Dragic.
Yo, you wouldn't find a spot to fit someone with Kawhi Leonard's skill set. You could probably get rid of some of those guys and get a better piece.
Yo, trusting
The situation. No,
But yo,
I'm always
you have a
do.
top 10 player in Kawhi Leonard for sure.
Okay, so just quick here. What do you think? Whiteside's gone? Yes or no?
I hope so.
You hope so, but
Yeah.
what do you feel?
If he wants to leave, they should just let him out the door.
I think
But
Ron's
what do
gonna
you think?
something.
Yes or no? Do you think he's gone? Plain and simple, without.
Oh
saying
no,
anything.
I give it a better chance of him being back next year than not.
So you're saying no, he'll stay. What do you say?
Whiteside a free agent?
No, but trade him. Get rid of him.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I'm saying, what do you say?
Oh,
Is it
yo,
gonna
yo.
happen or not?
Oh man.
Yo,
I
John.
hope so, dog. But I think it probably will. I think Riley will come up with some crazy shit.
Yo, I got a crazy trade for you. It's not basketball, but you could be intrigued. What if the Eagles trade Nick Foles for Odell Beckham Jr.?
That might help them because he's still in that general area. New York needs a quarterback. Well, no, that's insulting Eli though.
New York Jets.
What? Who gives a
Giants.
fuck? The Giants were trying to bench him at the end of the year, and it's a wrap for Eli.
No,
Keeping
'cause
it G.
Nick Foles is not like a starter.
Yeah, but he just won that too. He's a starter though.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
I
not
mean,
better than Eli.
He's not even better than Kaepernick, and they're not. All right, we're not even gonna bring up that
Let's not
subject.
stop there. They'll cut our show off, and then no one's gonna listen. Like they're gonna blackball us with
You gonna
Kaepernick.
bring Kaepernick from the street?
Yo, he's a baller, but
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. But Nick Foles that'll be intriguing. But I think that just stirs up problems for Eli Manning. Where are they picking this year in the draft?
The Giants?
Yeah, they were like 3, 4,
Two.
2. Ooh, they could probably go for a quarterback.
Cleveland Giants.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is
the Giants
three,
got the
bro?
one. Cleveland's got the one in the 4.
Who the fuck is 3, yo? I think 3's a Colts.
I thought it was the Giants. The Colts are like, man, we're fucking this up. I think the Colts are the 4th, and I think the Browns have the one in the 3.
Oh shit.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. We're gonna turn this into a sports show today.
Nah, you know what?
You're gonna be like, fuck.
You know what? I wanted to move on to some, man. I wanted to talk about my week. My week
ahead.
has been crazy.
How was that? What happened?
First off, I learned something. I did not know this. See, I have a car, right? And I had a paper tag and it was expired.
Congrats.
Yeah. And I won't go into the specifics why, but cop pulls me over
Because of the paper tag.
because of the expired paper tag. And man, the entire time I thought that if you get pulled over with an expired anything type of tag, all you get is a ticket. And that's it. Like it's happened to me before with a plate. I figured no different with the paper one. Next thing you know, Metro Dade pulls me over. Guy tells me, hey, your paper tag's expired. I said, yeah, I know. And I started explaining why. He said, listen, I'm going to let you go off with a warning, but I'm going to tell you like this. If another cop catches you, you're going to get a ticket. Your car's going to get impounded, and you go to jail for 30 days automatically. I was like, you go to jail for 30 days for an expired paper tag?
Really?
Yo, no
Yeah,
joke.
cause you know why? Because that's one of those poverty traps where it's like, oh, you just got a whip? Cool.
Yeah, back in the
Try
days,
pay-
people used to rig it and with a marker, and you switch the date. Like it's March, and your tag doesn't expire till like August.
Now they just got cameras that takes a close up. Like you going 80 miles an hour, it don't matter. They got you.
Oh my God! People write the. You ever seen the ones when they write lost tag?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But if you have an expired paper tag now, I don't know what an issue would happen if you get pulled with a lost tag. But for expired paper tag, you will go to jail automatically for 30 days. I learned that.
Yo, what? You'd have to call in from jail? It's me and Noodles doing the show? Like the show just becomes me and Noodles DJing?
Would you guys do like free Everyman protests?
Free Everyman.
Oh, what? We make a fresh ass free Everyman t-shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, it'll probably be like the one that we talked about when Manny was here. It'll be Humpty Dumpty falling on the wall.
Are we going to do
with
those
the
t-shirts?
We can do a t-shirt.
We should.
I feel like when someone goes to jail, everybody's always trying to free them. I feel like there's like a next level.
You don't even understand why you're freeing them.
But there's some people that should stay there. You know, there's some people that they're like, oh.
What if there's a next level to that shit that's unexplored, like beyond just freeing them, like maybe, you know, I don't know, using them to reform the jail system.
Yeah, you can't reforming a system from within will eventually corrupt you.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, think about it. Like Tupac could have stayed in and reformed the jail system.
Nah, man.
Nah, he just probably would have made a couple followers and built rappers from within there.
But no lie, I think that maybe when Lil Wayne was in jail, and when Gucci Mane was in jail, the government like tried to make a clone of them, and then what's come out of them hasn't been the same person. Like I kind of believe some of those theories that Gucci Mane is a clone, and Lil Wayne hasn't rapped the same since he went to jail. If we're keeping it real, Lil Wayne has still come out with some dope verses, but that period right before,
I think that the end of the popularity of Lil Wayne being like the shit right now, like everyone wanting a piece of Lil Wayne on a song or even just him dropping shit, is starting to like die down. You know, because now he just did his mixtape and that song Family Feud he did with Drake. It's not even getting that much play. I mean, Drake's God's Plan is what's eating everything up. I mean,
yo, because Drake overtook Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he did.
It's kind of like when Kanye overtook Jay-Z, but Lil Wayne has not proven to age in his career like how Jay-Z has.
Yeah, that guy's aged. Hey, you know what? The other thing I wanted to explain of what happened to me during the week. I ended up moving. A little bit of good news. I ended up moving. I'm excited. I'm getting out of Homestead. I'm moving back into Miami. Yeah, I'm going to live by the airport.
Everybody's just starting to go to Homestead again.
Yeah?
You're doing the opposite.
Yeah, nah, man, it's too far, man. Like, Homestead here in South Florida, people that aren't from South Florida that listen to this show, if you ever do, just realize that the area of Homestead is not Miami area.
Yo, I think
but it's
everybody
far.
that's from outside of Miami that listens to the show has lived in Miami, because if not, they would have just turned this shit off because of all of our references and slang.
Exactly. They would have been like, I don't even understand what this is. I'm from Kansas City.
I don't know, man. You'd be surprised. Look at your demographic. You probably have some weird like demographic, like somewhere in Norway. They love your show.
Doing that is Everyman show. Good.
Just like,
shout out to North Carolina.
you know, you can never predict these things. So
Shout out to Orlando.
right.
But
Las
man,
Vegas.
Homestead is just far. It's super far. Like for me to go to work
What's
and
up,
even do
Kentucky?
comedy shows, even to get to the studio, it's damn near a 25-minute drive. I'm choking people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Choking
feel
on
that.
it.
CPR.
Mom spaghetti.
I ain't choking on mom's spaghetti. You crazy. Mom's
Here's my
spaghetti's
thing is
delicious.
that, the reason Homestead exists is because the rent is too damn high in Miami.
I think that, and people that want to be near the Keys, you know, a lot of farmers down there.
Well,
You
I
know, a lot of
mean,
agriculturalists. Like that's just
yeah.
the area. In the Air Force bases down there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff down there, and I get the life down there. If I was local and I worked local down there, it'd be great. But I'm everywhere. You know, I do a lot during the day and night, and just being down there is ridiculous. I'm happy to be where I'm at right now.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm every man, and I'm everywhere. Damn it.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
right by the
dope.
airport. I'm excited. I'm near the expressway. I get to hear airplanes come in and out at night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My place, I'm moving out soon, but I'm like right on a really busy street, like right on it.
Where you going?
My apartment overlooks
What area of
like
Miami
right
you
in
live
front
in?
of MDC.
By where?
With the MDC traffic every day.
Okay, you live in Miramar.
No, like MDC Hendon campus, like right around.
Oh, you know what? I'm hearing NBC.
No, MDC.
MDC. Yeah, you got. You know, when people talk,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
funny. Sometimes you hear something else, and those letters really mess you up.
Right.
MDC.
Yeah, just get a little closer.
M is in Mary.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes we got to do that. I do that with my name sometimes.
Yeah. Nah. It's just like traffic all the time.
Yeah.
And at first I hated it, and then by a month or two, like that shit was like ocean sounds to me.
What am I hearing in the background?
Like waves.
That's DJ.
That was just me
Theo.
fucking around.
Okay, because I'm hearing something as we're talking,
Yeah.
and like
Something in the
I'm
background.
wondering what that is.
All right, look, that's just my boy Theo, because I missed him, and I had to move the topic along, because he would have said that. But I'm saving his catchphrase, so we're moving slowly into them. For right now, all we got is.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Because I didn't know what the fuck you guys were talking about.
Talking about shit.
We turned it. We've gone from sports to real estate right now.
Real
That's how I'm
estate.
doing this.
Oh, yo, fucking this shit's getting whack. This shit turned to Sports Talk Radio and HGTV. Nah,
Nah,
I'm
we're
not letting this happen.
Oh, dude, yo, but those are both very, very lucrative things. Combining them, oof.
Yeah, man. I think we're. I you know what? Sometimes I feel like we're an informative show.
A variety, like a weird variety show. Like we talking about home improvement shit next.
Hey, so let me. You know what? Let me so I can wrap this up. Let me tell you what happened to me also this week. So number one, I have a soft spot for a few people out there in the world that aren't as fortunate, and one of them is autistic people.
Oh, is that why you got me on here?
Hold on. Yeah.
Shout out to Mateo.
I'm telling you, like Noodles is here behind the boards. Like a lot of people in this room, I'm very sympathetic with. I let them say what they. You know, he goes nuts when he wants to like say things about me, and in my mind, I think and I look at Mateo and I say, "Good job, champ.
Oh man,
It was funny today."
Good
And I
dude
look
like
at
that.
him and thinks he zings me, and my other autistic one, Mr. Goodnight, is not here now. But they both, you know, it's what they do.
Oh,
You know,
dude,
when you
we
play
roasted
it,
people
I
out
could
here.
barely hear it. It sounds like it's like emitting from somewhere else. Like if you're trying to hit me with something, I don't even know.
No, you gotta tell me.
Oh, you're cueing it down. You got the volume down. Okay, there you go. So that way he feels free, like he wants to hit me with it. He has his volume now. But
Live studio audience, you know.
so autistic people. I have a soft spot for them. I really do. I have relatives that are autistic. That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I've been in this life.
It looks like it runs in your blood.
Well,
Oh,
no,
man.
like it does. It does. Like no joke. But I have a cousin. She's like a niece. She's about 4 years old, right? The little girl doesn't really speak, you know, and I've never heard her ever speak to me. I'm sure she's spoken to her parents and others, but to me, never heard her speak. Usually, just kind of making little child noises, holding a little. The girl might be autistic, but she knows how to operate her phone better than I do. She's walking around with a little YouTube watching like a video. Never heard her say anything. I talked to her though. You know what I mean? Hoping to hear something. Finally, she said something to me for the first time ever.
It was some deep ass shit, wasn't it?
It was. Check this out. So she's got the phone, and I go over there and I ask her. I said, "Hey, what are you watching?" She told me, "Fuck you."
You know what she told you?
I don't trust. Fuck off.
Something like that.
That kid's possessed, dog.
What fucked me up is that I've never heard a girl say anything. I'm telling you, like little child sound effect noises, like she's playing with a doll making noises, not words.
She's never said anything to you.
She said, "Fuck you," clear as day. She might have said it better than I said it right now. Just straight, "Fuck you."
That's some shit. Yo, I just heard the words Urban Dictionary.
So,
Where is this coming from?
so, they tell her that.
Mixing it up in the background.
Hey, I'm going already. So peace.
DJ Mateo in the background. G.
Fucking Mr. Goodnight. He probably would have been gone on that topic. But
Yeah, nah, he's been gone for a lot of this episode. That's why I'm slowly just bringing him back little by little, as if it was a regular episode with him here.
He's
Yo,
here.
Mr. Goodnight's catchphrases are I just want to use those and just make beats around them, pretty much, because they're great.
Are you labeling these sounds as you're putting them in there?
I don't trust. Fuck off.
Thank you. Okay,
That's all
great.
you gotta know about that.
No, I feel like he's now the spirit of Mr. Goodnight's in this room right now. It's his energy is definitely here.
He's been here the whole time.
The little girl tells me this clear as day.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like she practices word over the years. They tell her dad, my uncle. They say, because they heard everyone said, wow, why would you say that? He says, what does she say? And his other son tells my uncle, she told him, fuck you. He said, good for her.
Yeah.
Okay, then that makes sense, man. Like, you know, it's all about the
Type of love is this shit I
fuckiness of
give
an
you.
environment you bring a kid up in.
Damn, man, like
They
these
love
kids.
you, bro.
Yeah, man.
They love you, right?
My son fucks with me too, man. Like he says the craziest shit sometimes. Thank you.
There's that live studio audience again.
Yeah. Listen, had you had a chance to meet Mr. Goodnight tonight, but I'm sorry, Mr. Goodnight with 2 T's, you would see that this guy's a little out there. He's special. He really is. I want to talk a little about news. Oh, you know what,
Oh, God.
Mateo?
Yeah, what's up, man?
How was your week?
You
Yeah,
know, you
before we
hear a
go
lot
into
of
the
good stuff
news.
going on right now because
Anything?
taxes.
Yeah.
Got that income tax swag.
Oh yeah,
Oh, shit.
you got your check?
Yeah, you didn't see how I queued it in?
You know, you hear a lot of good stuff going on right now because taxes.
Yeah.
All right, so you
All
got
right.
you got your little tax refund.
I got that,
Nice.
and I got paid for a job in a Foot Locker gift card.
And a Foot Locker gift card.
Yeah, they gave me a $250 Foot Locker gift
Oh, well,
card.
That's a
What are you
gift.
doing
That's-
with that?
So I'm going to turn that
Air Jordans.
into some Jordan 18s tomorrow.
There you go.
And then
There it is.
I'm going to sell those Jordan 18s on the internet for about $345.
Mm-hmm.
So then I turn that Foot Locker gift card into some real bread on top of that little income tax check. And they didn't even hit me that bad because I didn't know that I'm so poor that I had free insurance. But like automatically I didn't even have to apply and shit. So I didn't get hit with a penalty for that. So it's like financial aid season at school part 2.
Boom.
Wow.
So, you know, right now I was thinking about investing in the stock market.
Don't do that.
But I think I'd rather get tattoos.
You're gonna get a tattoo?
Just
I already
let-
have a tattoo, but now I want more tattoos.
Oh yeah. What do you got?
I got the dropout, like the Kanye West dropout. I got the whole bear on me.
You got the whole
The
bear
bear
on you?
from the college dropout.
I've never seen it. I'm afraid to
It's
even
his
know
whole
where it's
back.
at now.
You haven't seen it? It's his whole
Where's it
back.
at? Where's it at?
Nah, it's just regular. I got it on my leg. I'm trying to get more. Like I'm trying to get fucking Tupac now, but that's fucking the dropout bear.
Listen, man, I got a guy, man. The one that did my well, he doesn't.
Nah,
he
yo,
doesn't
you
like this
you look like you got all your tattoos on fucking the day that they're on discount at Inkaholic,
Wait a minute. I got
or
this.
at the flea market, or like at your homeboy's crib.
The one here on my left arm, which is my last name, I got this one done by a girl. She said she was a vampire.
Yo, how Marlon got nicer tattoos and he got them in jail.
Yeah, well, he knows his art. Maybe he
How you
lucked out
gonna,
and found a good artist in there. Usually the good ones are in there. Some good ones.
Yo, how you gonna let a vampire tattoo you with a needle? Like that's all. That's
I don't
all
know.
confusing.
She looked
Oh
pretty
yeah, she
good.
probably licked that blood up.
Oh man, I don't know if I would.
She
fuck
didn't
with
lick the
that.
blood.
You don't think that's super fucking?
What? You don't
if
think she
was
keeps
really
the
a
needles at the end of the
vampire-
day and just he fucking puts them in the freezer?
Oh,
That's her
dude,
business.
That's fucked up.
Huh?
You didn't fuck her?
No.
Did she have the teeth?
That's you imagine that like yo. Do you think you'd be able to get some pussy while you get a tattoo? I feel like that's a lot of like blood moving. And
Yeah, no,
I
man.
think
Their
that
tattoo
would
would
be
come
too
out horrible.
hardcore. For me, I'd sit that one out.
You could probably get head while getting a tattoo.
One or the other, y'all. One or
But
the
your
other.
heart is accelerated big time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's not that.
I'm sure
Really
there's a
gets your
dude
arm
though.
and
I'm
back.
sure there's at least one dude that's his thing, and he can't
Wow.
get enough of it.
But he'd probably be dead, man. That's a lot of.
That's an
He's
Instagram
probably
post.
just out of tattoo space, and he's really disappointed.
Man, that's a lot for the heart rate, though.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. It's overload.
Yeah, seriously, I wouldn't. Do
Oh,
that
yo,
shit.
you know what else has been going on with my week since you asked me before? I've been going on mad job interviews, yo. I went to the career fair at my school,
Okay.
And fucking, I think I got charisma or some shit because I got mad job interviews for like fucking. I'm like, yo, people want your boy to go corporate, but I don't know if the corporate world is for me. Like fucking, I'm never wearing a goddamn noose on my neck. That's for damn sure.
Didn't we were talking about that before the show, and you didn't answer it. What do you wear for an interview?
A crew neck sweater, and then I got some sweatpants that look like if they're dress pants.
Bro.
Don't tell me you're doing that. The ones that cup around the ankle sweatpants?
No cup around the ankle. These shits are legit. These shits look like dress pants. They, like if you've ever seen me and you think I was wearing dress pants, they were not dress pants. Those are from Uniqlo, and they got fucking the same pockets that bathing suits have.
You dress like my stepdad does, and he's 90 years old.
And then, dog, I mean, I own, dress shoes. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I might rock them, but they're not regular dress shoes. But like,
do you wear them with your sweatpants pants?
Nah. I mean, I wear stand socks. The ones that D Wade wears during the game.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
And then
shorts and socks and sandals.
I wear the wingtips. You feel me? Like, but it depends. Cause on some jobs, cause I'm gonna walk into the interview and you gonna get me all the way. Cause that's who you gotta hire. So like fucking, I'm gonna smoke a blunt right before I walk in, so you can you'd be like, oh, he smells nice, but he also has a.
Nah, that's what you think you smell like. But you walk in there and these people don't smell weed.
But fucking, they already signed up to interview me.
Right.
And so they realize I'm high as fuck. But sometimes they're like, yo, he's high as fuck, and he still might be a genius.
Mateo, are you?
I'll do research. I show up. All right, like fucking. All right, let's say I got like today. I had an interview at 10 at UPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fucking, I woke up at 8, smoked a blunt, quantificated, read the fucking what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking typed up a little cover letter.
Sure.
Use mad 3-syllable words. But
I think you're looking at it wrong. It's UPS. They don't need you to be a genius. Showing up smelling like weed at UPS probably helps.
No lie though, I don't know if I could do the job just because of that line where Biggie says, "Don't be mad, UPS is hiring."
Why? Don't be mad. He said, "Don't be mad."
Yeah, but that's not the life for me, man. Also, R.I.P. Craig Mack.
Yes.
Yo, and Diddy didn't go to the funeral.
He didn't.
He said he didn't know when it was, but that's bullshit because even I knew when it was.
Oh, you're lying.
That's foul.
Yo, maybe he just had a rough couple weeks. He wasn't watching the news.
Maybe
Brother Love, man.
He ran out of flavor in his
How
ear.
do you? Doesn't that hurt your name if your name is Brother Love now?
Maybe he was getting his dick sucked while he was getting tattooed.
Oh no.
While he was getting tattooed, man. That
Do you know his
seems
new
like
name
he's
is
the
Brother
guy who
Love?
would do it.
Did you know that, Trevor?
What?
His new name is Brother Love.
Flavor Flav?
No.
Who?
Diddy, aka P Diddy,
Oh,
aka
what? He
Puff
did
Daddy.
it again?
It's Brother Love.
He changed his name again?
That's not really
Oh.
Brother Love like to not remember your friend's wedding there.
No, it's not. Not at all.
That's not good.
My mind is blown, man. What Brother Love? Wow.
Wow. What did Craig Mack
How
die of?
many is that? Oh, yeah.
He died recently, like within the last month.
Yeah, but I was looking at it online and I was like, Craig Mack died?
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Yeah, I'm in that boat.
Respiratory? Damn, man.
Yo,
These
R.I.P.
guys are so unhealthy for rappers.
I
Like-
Do you think they're unhealthy?
I think so.
You know what? I'm gonna just do this to myself because that was stupid.
Yeah, because your question was stupid. That's what you trying to say. I think
Alright, you deserve that.
Oh man, that guy is one of a kind right there. But yeah, man, I didn't know Craig Mack died. That sucks. R.I.P. Craig Mack, man. You know what? We should have opened with some flavor in your ear.
Yo, but if you think about it, he's probably like, in the older range of rappers, like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
dying.
Yeah, but they're so unhealthy, man.
At
I
least
don't know what
from
the
that
hell do they
decade.
do.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, yo, P Diddy living healthy. P Diddy got a
Brother
family.
Love.
Yo, but fucking that
Brother
movie with
Love.
Jonah Hill is hilarious. We can't front.
Which
and so,
Yeah, Get Him to the Greek. That was
Get Him to the Greek is a dope
Oh
movie.
yeah, that was.
Where
Did
he
he?
kind of like ripped himself by being an extreme version of himself.
You know what? Diddy has his bright moments. They're just
Yeah.
not consistent.
Yeah, no, because the whole thing that was funny about him in that movie, was that he was like so bad boy that it was unhealthy.
Yeah.
And it's just like really funny how unhealthy it is.
I think that's what made him.
Shit.
That's what made him a good actor. He wasn't
Yeah.
far-fetching a character that he's familiar with.
Yeah.
Because
Or he
acting
was,
is like
yeah.
that. Acting is you have to embrace.
Wait, who are we
role.
talking about?
P. Diddy.
Brother
in
Love.
the movie.
Brother Love?
Brother Love.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at that point he was Diddy. Or was he?
Oh,
or
yo,
did
and
he
making
have
the
piece
band
though?
was dope too.
I loved making the band. Dylan.
Yeah. Look, here's my thing though. Is like with Brother Love, I've just always been like, I don't know what he's named right now, because it all sounded the same for the past like a million years. So I'm just gonna pick one. And
Just
stick
go
to
with
it.
Brother Love. That's what I heard last. But someone was telling me, was it you that said that he was joking about it?
I don't know who that is, bro.
Brother Love,
I don't know who that is.
Diddy, P Diddy,
P. Diddy. Oh,
Puff Daddy,
Yeah.
Sean Puffy
Yeah,
Combs.
it was fucking around about that whole shit.
He said he was fucking around.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't
so
trust
he's
it.
still-
I heard it. I'm gonna stick with it until I run into him and he corrects me. That's how it is. He's Brother Love to me right now. Until I
Did
hear it
he?
again.
Nah, he's Puffy.
He's Puffy now.
Puffy's
Yeah, he's the same Puffy that got Biggie murdered.
Whoa.
And
whoa.
the
You
reason
don't
the
wanna
Shine
get
is
on
in
his
jail.
bad side, man. I'm gonna stay out of that one.
Yeah,
outrageous,
we'll-
ladies and
comment.
gentlemen.
I'm still
Fucking
watching
outrage.
I'm still watching that series they have out about
Oh, yo,
Biggie
also
and Tupac.
I've
Oh,
heard.
Dude, I gotta see that shit.
It looked good. I was like up 2 episodes, and it was pretty interesting. I mean, I've heard the story again already
Yo,
a few times, but it's
Yo,
pretty good.
who's the show made by?
I don't know. I didn't catch the credits on that.
What color are they?
Okay, that would be the question that'll come up right now. What
I mean,
color are
you
they?
know, it's Hollywood, so you know it's like 90% chance it's some old white guys.
Yeah, for sure. I was looking at Black Lightning, the credits for
Oh,
that, the TV
dude.
show.
So yeah, I tried to watch that show, right?
You know, a lot of the producers are Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are. Yo, that's why Trevor's my producer.
Yo,
I'm gonna
that's
get
not
to you in
why
a
I'm
bit.
your producer. Oh man, don't
I'm
do
gonna
me
get.
like
Yeah,
that.
no. What do you think? You don't come to this show and you're just gonna be Trevor, the guy that's just talking on this microphone that came from the bushes.
Hey, I'm
Not
cool with
happening.
that, man. Fucking whatever.
Yeah, we'll
It
get
is
to it in
what
a second.
is.
But I'm sorry. You were saying.
Fucking, I forgot. what I
Yo,
was
Trevor's a nerd too, and we know this.
Hey, John, you like the comic books back in the day?
I sure do.
saying. I dig comic books.
I love comic
I
books.
dig comic
Black
books.
Lightning. We were talking about the
Oh
fact
yeah,
that
fuck.
Jews.
All right, so yo, that show is. All right, so that network CW, they do so much melodrama with the
It's
shooting
horrible.
and shit.
That's made for teeny boppers.
And it's all melodrama, but it's like gang violence melodrama, so it kind of keeps me interested because I love gang violence shit, like shows.
I think they do good
Not
with
real
Black
life.
Lightning. Black Lightning. I like it better than the other ones, like a Flash. Green Arrow's not that
I
bad.
kinda-
I started watching that recently.
I'm the other way
It's like,
around.
it's not that
Like
bad.
I'm falling off with Arrow,
But
man.
some of the writing is horrible.
Yo,
like,
yeah.
I can't deal with some of the plots. It's just like I feel like I'm too old to be hearing what I'm hearing.
I'm just out here waiting for that Batman like to show up, you know, do the Gotham crossover, because Gotham is a sick show.
I love
You
Gotham.
watch that shit?
Oh
and,
man,
like,
I watch that one too. I watch anything that's like comic book related, man.
The
Like
kid
if it's
that's the
on it, I'm
Joker.
watching it.
Well, we
Hey,
don't
John,
know
you
if
like
he's
the
the
comic books
Joker.
back in the day?
I do.
All right, we're nerds. We get it, Mateo.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, that's
cool.
Mr.
Keep
Goodnight,
going.
my friend. That's not.
Look, because we're
Mr.
combining
Goodnight.
nerd shit,
Mr.
fucking
Goodnight.
HGTV, Sport Talk Radio. Let's keep it
Yeah,
going.
this is. Hey, listen,
man.
Mr. Goodnight's
look.
not here. We have to hurry up and get this stuff out. We've been
But
holding
yo,
back.
before you know, they're gonna give us a talk show radio and show in fucking Indianapolis or something. It's just gonna be
Hey,
Matt and John in the morning.
Maddie.
Well, you think we're
Nah,
not
fuck
ready
that.
enough to have a talk
Nah, you
show
know
in
what?
Kendall?
We could do the Spanish radio somewhere where people already kind of are forgetting Spanish.
We're the ones keeping it real, holding it down.
Yeah.
now. We're the real Hispanics of the neighborhood.
I constantly forget Spanish.
Really?
Nah,
it was my
no,
first
no lie.
language, and I suck at
The
it.
only time, well, not actually, not the only time, but the time I tripped the hardest, I thought I forgot English because I started just thinking in Spanish, and I was in
Been
Los
there, too.
Angeles, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get deported.
You know what? I feel like that's happened to me. Like I forget like one of the languages. And I'm like I can only stay stuck like that.
That's a fucking nightmare, man.
Like,
So,
look,
like, yo, I've been forgetting Portuguese, but I still think I know
You
Portuguese.
know Portuguese
Eu,
too?
eu falo português muito bom. Você é macaquinho viado.
All right, man. That's fucking fantastic.
that's right. I don't know what he said.
Yo, I don't want to translate that.
Don't.
It's socially acceptable in Portuguese, but not in English.
Okay. No, No, that's fine. I'm gonna leave it there then. I'll leave that there. You know what? Moving on topics, man. And I want to keep it in hip hop.
Yo, by the way, I learned Portuguese just because of watching the movie City of God. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
How many times,
So-
Mateo? How many times?
Oh, I've probably seen City of God. I've seen it without sound on, thousands.
Without sound.
Yeah, because I'll just play that in the background while I fuck around and do schoolwork or make beats or fucking hang out.
It is a fucking visually like amazing. It's a beautiful film.
You seen that movie,
Which one?
City of God?
No.
Yo,
I
any
heard
movie
you. No.
where children kill people, I'm about.
Children of the Corn?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, watch that one. That one's children killed.
But that's a
adults.
different kind of killing people.
Did you ever see Children of the Corn, Noodles?
Yes, and it was amazing.
And there's like 8 of them. They just did a remake now
What?
of it.
Yo, John,
Nah, what?
what's the
There's
best movie
8.
of all time for you?
Best movie
Yeah.
of all time, personally. Eesh. Half Baked.
Could be the best movie is Half Baked.
Half Baked. That is
Alright.
I could recite lines from that left and right.
So
Like,
look,
Yo, this
I
movie's-
feel you on that, but Kung Pao is my guilty
never
pleasure
seen Kung
favorite.
Pao.
Yo, fuck, it's
I'll
like
watch it. It looked good. I
the
just never
funniest
saw
shit.
it.
You know what it is though, right?
No,
Fucking okay. This dude took
It's a Chinese food dish, right?
okay,
it
that
is.
too.
That is.
But this
good,
dude
it's good shit.
in his fucking basement, and I don't remember the specifics of how he got the money for it from a larger production company,
Mhm.
but he took this little amount of money from this production company, took a bunch of old Asian films with the same cast, and he put his face over the hero and overdubbed every character himself, and it's just ridiculous.
I gotta
Like,
watch that, man. I
Yo,
was meaning to see it. It's just time
You
passing.
know what movie you gotta watch, Sean?
Which one?
Frankenhooker.
Oh yeah, that's one.
I've not seen
That's
that.
Yo.
Is that a porn?
That's my video of the week, actually.
Oh.
Some of my shit, like I love trauma films. If you've ever like heard of the Toxic Avenger, Matt Stone and Trey Parker of South Park.
Oh, I love those guys, man. I saw what's that puppet one they did? Team America. Team America. World Police.
That's one of my favorites from as a kid.
We're gonna do something now. It's a tradition we've been doing for a while. He's all right. Well, I'll tell you about it. We do something called Video of the Week here.
All right.
We're gonna see a video come up on this monitor in a minute. I'm sure we'll be able to hear it too. So will the listeners. But as we watch it, we're gonna critique it and just talk about what we're looking at. I try to give the listeners an idea, since we're an audio show. Give them an idea what we're looking at right now.
Okay.
And until we upgrade quality and we have video here, this is how we're operating. And we're just gonna critique it, describe it, have fun with it. So if you're good,
How
Yeah.
honest do you usually get?
whatever you want to say, man, whatever's on your mind.
All right.
Speak
all right,
it.
we can
The
get a
funnier,
little
the better in
imaginative
here,
on it.
because we don't. I don't think. Yeah, there's no.
I
There's
like
no. I'm not looking for like serious critique. I don't want you to tell me that the sunlight was good when they used that camera right there. They did a great angle. That
I
must
mean,
have
if
been a
I'm
45
feeling
degree
it, I'm
angle.
gonna say it.
Well,
Mr.
yeah. If you want to tell,
Everyman.
yeah. If you feel like you want to get technical, that's fine. Because
If
I
wanna
don't know a
compliment that
4500.
show,
Listen.
I'm probably gonna do it. I like to give compliments.
Hey, man. If that's how you feel, you're free here.
Hey, what's wrong?
All I
with
know is that I
positivity?
don't know the difference between a 45 and a 40 millimeter camera.
Okay,
You
fine.
mean a 45 like the record, like the little one, like the
Or like the
single,
gun?
yo, single.
What are we talking about here? Let's just be real.
The camera.
33.
Oh,
Like
you mean the
size and
camera?
shit.
Okay,
Like,
see,
yeah,
because like
I don't know the lenses.
there's a
Do you
lot
use a
of
dark
things.
lens? Do you use a like
No, I'm
a
just playing.
widescreen lens? Do
Yo,
you use
you
a
know, like
box?
before I knew film, the only thing I knew about film was from the Root song where I actually studied film, flash, focus, record.
oh my god,
I bet you when he first got the camera, he said flash.
like that's his
focus,
Oscar
record."
speech in 20 years. Like, yo, there's one song lyric.
This is what got me
the whole
started.
reason. People are just like, huh?
Oh man, it's gonna take you there a minute. I'm gonna tell you, still putting it together.
Hey man,
Coming up, man. It's coming
No,
up.
that's
It's coming
fine. While
up.
you do that, we'll move on to something else.
you know what? We could talk about flash, focus, record.
Flash focus record.
Flash focus.
Y-
Record.
Yeah, you know,
It's an iPhone.
yo, John, your forehead is so shiny that it fucks up this thing called the aperture. This would be fun. We could teach you about cameras. Because what happens is it's this little circle thingy in the middle of the camera that opens up, right? It's called the f-stop.
The who?
Did you put some olive oil on your head?
The
Look,
S stop.
your forehead shiny as fuck, basically. So it's like I'm trying to, like if I was trying to shoot you, then I'd have to like put some shit to block how much that shit shines.
Hey, I
Yo,
wear.
that's why people think that.
You know what? Now I have a good excuse of why I wear shades. Why do you wear shades in the room? Because the light is hitting my head and it emits on you, but sometimes gives me like glare. So I wear my shades so that way I don't have so much glare from the reflection off my head. Yes, I have a shiny head.
You know, there's this thing called a hat.
A hat?
Nah, I've never seen you wear a hat. That'd be weird.
Hat?
I did. I used to wear hats like crazy back in the day.
But that's
My
when
hat
you were
game
like-
was mean. You remember that, right? My hat game was mean.
What?
buddy.
You had just mad 305 fitted hats in different colors?
Yeah.
Or you could
yeah,
be that
I
guy
had
that
heat
wears
hats.
headphones all the time.
Dolphins fan.
Yeah, I had Dolphins heat. Yeah, it was 305. Yeah, whatever. They were all 305. What else was I
you
gonna
had
wear? in New York?
305. You had the Dolphins. You had the Dolphins with the pinstripes. You had.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna look like an asshole wearing like a Washington team hat there.
Oh, yo, I had every team. I didn't give a fuck
Oh,
about
you know
it.
which hat would be
I had
dope?
the fucking Philly.
The Bullets. Remember the Washington Bullets?
Yeah.
But nah, I fucked with starter hats. I don't like fitted hats. Starter
Yeah?
hats are hard.
Those are the adjustable ones, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think mine were adjustable. I don't. No, mine were fitted. No, I had fitted. I like fitteds better.
Yeah, I mean, for a while I did like the blue New York Yankees fitted type shit.
What
or the
size is
Marlins
your fitted?
All right, yo. At the moment,
You look like a 10.
nah. What size are you first?
I'm 7 or 7.5.
7.5, I believe.
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah, I'm 7 and 5/8.
7 and
That's
5.
that's the one right over 7.5.
7 1/8.
They have a 7 and 5/8.
Yeah.
That's gotta be.
I'm getting real close to the 7 3/4.
Oh man, but I love those hats back in the days. I don't do it anymore. Like, what the hell do I care? I got a bald head. Like, what am I hiding? Like, it's bald.
You think you're ever gonna get into fedoras?
No. I feel like that's when you guys are really gonna fuck with me and say I'm that 40-year-old guy. Fedoras. Like fedoras and like wearing button shirts with short sleeves and shit.
What?
Like, could you see me wearing that? Like a fedora, like a button, like with a button down with like short sleeves and like some jeans, and I had like the cool old school Adidas on.
Or some shit.
Right.
You're like some crazy dancer from
I look like a cholo. My shirt says today I have issues.
motherfucking West High.
See that shit? I have issues.
Yeah, John, can you turn on the TV?
Hey, so you know, okay. My apologies there. But yeah, like I couldn't be that old man like that wears
Cholos.
like the fedoras. I can't do it.
Oh, dude, do it. It's fun. We have a friend who's a young man who dresses like that.
He wears fedoras.
Yeah, you haven't met him? His name is Tarno.
Maniac.
Tarno?
Shout out Tarno, best comedian in Miami.
Yeah, shout out to Tarno, by the way. He's a fedora wearer.
Oh yeah, Tarno wears Hawaiian shirts and fedoras, even though he's
Fedoras.
22 years old.
It's a weird mix and match because, you know, like,
We gotta have him on the show one of these days.
oh, that would be a weird one, but people would love it.
How you liking it still? You're still hanging in here. I'm shocked.
Yeah, this is fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We're a
ready
fun
to,
show. I think we're
rip some
fun.
shit out of these videos.
I think we suck. I think we're terrible.
I think so. I mean, if we had Mr. Goodnight here, he'd probably rate the show a little good. He'd probably say, you know what, man, fuck this show.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold up.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you know I just have to cue up the sound so that it sounds good on the show.
Yo, full screen it.
What is going on here? This looks like one of those Star Trek sex scenes.
Oh, dude, we're watching murder porn. Oh, it's Frankenhooker.
Smoke.
Look, that's Elvira's daughter.
Ha. Yo, this would be a different movie if we made it in 2018.
Is he shooting electricity out of his mouth?
He's getting
Yeah.
it, man. He's getting it. Boosh. You feel me, though?
So what we just watched was the daughter of Elvira fuck some old white man
Frankenhooker.
in a very PG-13 like fashion on a bed, and he shot out electricity and ripped his head off.
That was
Okay.
Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker.
So his body exploded, and his head was still alive, and he was still nutty.
That was a super move.
That is amazing.
That's how good it was, man. That's what's funny about it.
Is
Frankenhooker is the best hooker because
is that
she's
her
all
only
the
one on there?
hookers.
She's done a lot of hooking.
She's like the
No,
Voltron
there's a
of
full.
hookers.
It's a whole movie called Frankenhooker. That's a scene
It's a
from.
whole
Yeah.
movie. Okay, that's a scene
Would you-
from
It's like a
Frankenhooker,
cult
the
film.
movie.
Do you want to do more movie critiques on Frankenhooker? We could pull it up.
You know what? Give me a couple more seconds. I think I'm interested now. I want to see another adventure of Frankenhooker.
I can
What
give
year
you
was
some
that movie,
crazy
by the way?
It was like the
suggestions.
70s,
Oh, I don't know, man.
70s or 80s?
Yeah, it's probably like some late '80s shit.
It looks dope, yo.
It's amazing how the generation today just finds old people
dig
shit
all
online stuff, but old people shit that I've never seen in my life.
But it's dope, right?
Yeah, it's
It is pretty interesting. I wish I would have seen Frankenhooker. Is that Elvira then?
Nah, it's just like the similar aesthetic, man. You know,
Oh, maybe that was her sister.
like we just got like some 80s shit, and that's what people liked as far as like horror women then, you know. So that's what they all, you know, kind of pick up
Horrors.
different shit. That's insane.
Mateo, can you make the screen a little bigger?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find the pimp because you got to see the pimp. The pimp is
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
hilarious.
no, hey, let's see the pimp.
It's the whole fucking movie, Mateo.
Yeah.
Man,
Jeez, everything's on YouTube.
I'm watching Frankenhooker.
Free on YouTube.
That's the pimp right there.
It's Elder Barge.
That's how I'm trying to live.
That's hardcore. That's like every dude in Miami in the 80s.
That's exactly.
That guy looks like he was an extra in
All
Miami
of his
Vice where he
chains
played
are
a drug
fake.
dealer.
Jesus got like 10 chains.
He's got the scorpion medallion.
Did this movie take place in Miami or something? He looks like a Cuban.
He looked
Nah, but that
Miami
looks
as
like
fuck.
Churchill's, doesn't it?
It does. It might be Miami, man. He's speaking Spanish. He's Cuban.
I can't even hear this shit. I got headphones on, like dumbass.
Some of the square.
I don't know. Is he giving him cocaine?
Oh, I thought that was.
No,
a
that's
bag
like a
of
super crack.
cigarettes.
Viagra.
You want to see what they do with the crack?
They smoking? Look. Gee.
Oh man.
That's what it makes them do.
It turns him into exploding hookers?
Yeah.
So is it fucked up that like me and my boys were watching shit like this at like 13?
Yo,
Franken-
would you show your son this movie?
I think I would. And he'd probably watch it too, which is crazy.
This shit
You were
is
just talking about
hilarious.
uniforms and shit.
He'd
You
watch it
showing
from like
this?
start to finish. Maybe I'll tell him when he's in college. Wait till he graduates.
I watch this shit for like 4 minutes and I can be like, alright, whatever.
My son turns 18 next year, so
How do you think Theo would feel
Oh,
about
yeah, that's
Frankenhooker?
he'd be like, "Why do white people do the weirdest shit?" That's why I don't watch
Damn, this
movies
shit's
or something.
hilarious.
Oh, there's
Look, she's all sewn together from the best parts of every hooker that I guess some
That
mad
got
doctor
exploded.
found. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So she's like the ubermensch of hookers.
Damn, how come? Is that the same pimp? He looks
Yeah.
bigger.
She's a cyborg hooker.
She's not a
I
cyborg.
mean, nah, she's
She
a
was put from
Frankenhooker.
yeah.
She's a Frankenhooker.
Frankenstein hooker.
Franken hooker.
Yeah,
Cyborgs
different-
are with machines.
Yeah.
We gotta keep that distinction for all the cyborgs out there.
look. That's in the hooker lab, and
That's the hooker lab. Okay. A bunch of squids just came out of. Oh, those are heads. Sorry, my apologies. And a foot. Is he still trying to build her?
yeah, he's trying to.
How imperfect was this girl?
He's trying
Oh.
to make another one.
Look at the.
Some shit.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. Oh, you know, Frankenhooker's a very low budget type of horror movie.
Hardcore, man.
Elton
Yo,
Barge,
that shit
bro.
is wild.
He's freak on, yo.
Yo,
Wow.
Tarno would still smash. That kid that wears
Yeah,
fedoras
yeah,
we talked
yeah,
about,
yeah,
he
yeah.
fuck. And Noodles would smell their panties.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Oh, she really wants him bad. So that's a deformed body killing the pimp.
Oh, it has been forever. Wow, this is fucked up.
Damn, this
Is
the
it
best
weird
scene,
that I'm
man.
more
This is the
freaked out
best
by
scene.
this now
Alright,
than
and
when I was
that's-
a kid?
And that's the video of the week. Is that better than Meek Mill rapping as a child?
That is. That is. That
That's the video.
out of a 10, I'd give that one a nice 7. That was a 7 right
I
there.
should have done the
That was the
video we
best
were
video
talking
I've
about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the copyright
Uh,
infringement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, What's
We
that?
can still discuss the video because most people have probably seen it. That video where Chris Brown wakes up as Little Dicky, and Little
But
Dicky.
it's a music video.
Yeah, it's a music video. But
shit. I hear the lawyers
Lil
knocking at
Dicky
the door.
basically wrote the song so as an excuse to say nigga.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Pretty much. But it's also kind of hilarious because of the tone and the fact that, like, him in the video, like,
I just heard
Chris Brown in
it
the
today
video.
for the first time.
He's really with it. Like,
Oh,
he
Chris
acts
Brown
well.
sells it. It's dope.
Yeah, he sells it.
Oh man, you think Chris Brown would be such a fucking star if he never hit Rihanna? Chris Brown's crazy talented.
Yeah, that guy would have been
Yeah.
way, way, way out there. Speaking of hitting, I thought it was a big deal, but I didn't think it was going to be such a big deal this entire week. Fabulous hitting his girl or threatening his girl. Fabulous.
Oh yeah, Fabulous his
Nah,
girl.
I'm not a loop on that. What happened?
Well,
just
allegedly,
smacked her,
and
or-
she was fucked up when she went to the cops. So,
Well, here's the way I understood it when I first read it.
but yo, you
online.
gotta think too. His girl was on Love and Hip Hop. Like, yo, if that's your, those type of women are trifling sometimes.
See, I don't know. I don't know her background. I only know of
But
Fabulous.
I don't know. Does that mean he should hit her?
No, never. I've
Lil
never.
Whack?
Nah. No one should. Yo, you shouldn't hit a woman, man. But actually, people should never resort to violence.
There you go.
Fucking.
There's no
don't
need to hit
don't touch anybody,
Yeah,
man.
like there's no need. We can still get our point across without hitting. Like that's to me that's just being brute. We're supposed to evolve as a society, and we still decide to hit and decide who lives and dies.
Hey, but on the other hand, if you challenge someone to a duel, 10 paces, turn around and shoot, that's in the fucking Constitution, guys.
I agree. If I got challenged to a duel, I think I'd have to honor it.
But you have to do it. You take your glove off and you smack him in the face with the empty glove. That's how you challenge someone.
I don't ever want to get slapped with a glove.
That's in the law, people. That's the real thing. Look it up.
Now the new challenges are, what's that new one now that people are putting their arms on the stove?
Oh shit, dude. Yo, I remember when we were kids, we used to just do this shit for fun, and now people have to get challenged to it. Like, yo,
What's
grow
the
some
name of
balls, people. Stop being such followers. Start being original. Like, the whole axe challenge. Like, how many of the people at this table, when they were a kid without a challenge, set themselves on fire with axe? One, I did that shit.
Yeah,
Like, you just set your arms on fire. One time we traced all the lines on a basketball court. It was my birthday.
yeah, yo, you could do that
with
shit
axe, and
when
we
your
set
name
the whole
is.
thing on fire, so we played fireball.
Yeah, no,
It was
I don't,
dope.
I've never.
Yo, you see,
I didn't need an Instagram challenge for that. We were just creative with axe and lighters. And
that's
and
fucking
weed.
crazy though. That's
No.
you see, that's what you can only do that shit when your name is some shit like Trevor. You can't have no fucking name that ends in a vowel and do that shit.
Yeah, that is
I
definitely.
don't know what
for sure.
vowels and consonants have to do with this. Don't bring grammar into this, Mateo.
Yeah, no. But yeah, back to
What's up?
fucking Walter.
See,
Look,
he was here the
he
whole
looks
time.
like
Yo,
he's
Walter's
dressed.
out here looking like he just left his job at Old Navy. They just closed up. They didn't have a discount on flip flops, so they're not all over the store today. He got out of there quick.
But to be quite honest, that's how you gotta dress for an interview, man.
Yo, what you mean? That's how I gotta dress like an interview? Yo,
Are you hiring
Kinda,
a guy that
Mateo,
wears
that's-
pants for
Yo,
sweatpants?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
yo. Walter's
Mateo
out here
talking
dressed
about
like an
Walter dressed
African
like this.
NBA player that's in the NBA for his first year. Looking like he's fucking Carmelo Anthony on draft night and shit.
Yo, being unemployed isn't like being a free agent, man.
He looks like
there's
his
a
broke
huge
uncle.
difference.
Yo, if you don't want me wearing a headband, I have no business working for you.
When do you ever wear a headband?
Yo, I was like sometimes to job interviews,
Mm-hmm.
I wear a Lacoste headband because I'm classy, but I put it on upside down so that the crocodile's backwards.
What are you getting? A job at a club? You
Yeah.
applying for bartender?
Nah, that was to be a financial advisor.
A financial advisor?
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
second interview on Monday.
With a headband?
Yeah.
So what are you going for next? What's the
Nah,
channel?
alright, so it's gonna be selling 401ks and fucking 403ks. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it was.
Yo, wear a tie. I don't care if you wear sweatpants. Wear a tie.
Yeah, like just what?
Yo,
It's a good look.
Was that a lucky
look,
headband? Yeah.
look. The last time what I wore was a headband,
Just
and
wear
then
a vest,
I had a
wear a
polo
vest.
shirt. Nah, I don't own a vest. That's fucking. I wore a polo shirt,
a vest, but no
and then
shirt.
I wore a crew neck sweater over it, but I put the collar over it because I was like, look, I still got shirts with collars. All right, I'm classy. I didn't even button a couple of the buttons in the middle because I was wearing a crew neck, so they didn't know.
Wait, and he put this on with your sweatpant pants.
They look like real pants.
Dude, I don't know, Mateo. I think we need to take your ass to Marshall's.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, man.
Big
Listen,
lots.
even thrift store be cheap.
Yo,
man. You get some good pants.
You dress like you don't own mirrors. Don't tell me how to dress.
Hey, look, man. At least I own a tie and a shirt. They don't have to match.
Front ties.
Just wear
Yo,
them.
fuck ties. That's a noose. That's the man choking you.
Okay, but you know, if you need a job, don't you just want to take the L on the tie?
Yo, depends how much you get paid.
I'll wear a tie for 6 figures.
Just for the interview.
For 6
man.
figures?
I'll wear the
It's
tie
not
for
like-
6 figures and to court.
Sell the soul.
Yo, I'll even wear. I wear a tie to court for traffic tickets because I wear a tie, but it looks like that's the only fucking dress shirt I own.
You know
So
what?
the judge sees me and he'd be like, "Yo, you know what? You really can't be paying this. I see you."
I could see Mateo. The only job I could see Mateo ever having is at a in the corporate world would be from a startup company that starts in a garage.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he started working for them, and he helped build the company. But then the company started growing, and they started becoming like more like corporate for real, like wearing suits type of deal. But they allow Mateo to dress the way he is because he helped build the company,
yo, I set
like
the
he grandfathered
foundation.
in.
Yo, I'm gonna be around that corporate office just zooming by on a fucking electric racing scooter.
Oh my God.
Just
Have you
letting
seen
off
the ones
fumes
that are
on that bitch,
unicycles?
yanking that shit. The old school one that I couldn't afford a kid. Cause yo, this is the fucked up shit, right? My neighborhood was nice, but like my parents could barely afford to live there. So these motherfuckers are cruising in their fucking electric scooters, and I'm just on the regular one trying to catch up to them.
You were the one screwing over there, keep pushing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, some motherfucker lived by me had a golf cart, and I was just like, yo, I gotta compete with motherfucking golf cart. He had all the bitches in the golf cart. Fucking 14 years old. This kid, there's 5 bitches in the golf cart.
That's fucking ridiculous. I feel that shit. That's how Kendall is, man. Honestly, shout out Kendall kids, but there's a diverse.
Nah, I'm not from Kendall, but
Fucking
yeah, there's a
range,
few of those places.
you know?
Yo, that's like that exists in
Fucking-
Kendall, in Miami Lakes, in Doral, in motherfucking Miami Springs. There's a lot of South Florida where you got that going on.
You got a crew
shout out
where
to the
it's
Mir-
like,
Yo, it's crazy because there's people I know kids in Miramar that grew up with golf carts at their crib, but they still refer to Miramar as Murdermar.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you
Murder
know,
Mar.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Eastside Murdermar people. You know what it is.
It's like a class mix and match sometimes in Kendall. You know, you got people riding around on broken down bikes and then chilling with the lawyer's son who's got like a golf cart that looks like an Escalade. Like, but everybody's friends. Sometimes not though.
What area did you grow up in?
Kendall, you
actually
can
right
tell?
around here, Kendall, man.
You're
Like,
Kendall?
Yeah.
I did some time in Kendall.
Kendall, baby.
I went to high
see-
school in Braddock.
You
Shout
see how
out
you
to
talk
Braddock.
about it like if it's a bid?
Yeah, I feel like it was a bid. Like, it was horrible. Like, there was a lot of fake gangsters out there. if you
Yeah,
will.
it's hilarious.
Yo, but you know what's funny though? Sometimes when fake gangsters are around some real gangsters, they try to pretend like they're real gangsters
Yeah,
until getting real gets real quick.
exactly. No. It was like a dime a dozen out there.
Real quick. Yeah, I mean that's just I mean people growing up in the '90s wanted to be. A
Yo,
little harder than we
how
were.
far into the podcast are we now?
I don't even know. We're getting there. Where are we at? You can
10, 20 more minutes?
10. All right,
Cool,
well,
we
all
got
right,
time?
we're coming to it. You know what? I wanted to get into this fabulous topic real
Whatever
quick.
you guys want.
No. I was just trying to see if we've been running long.
Look, fabulous. When I was talking about that, I guess this whole story that he was in LA and his I don't know if she's his ex or his girl, but she happened to be in LA.
And it's kind of like what you were talking about earlier, where your baby's moms think she owns you forever.
Right. Okay,
Well,
so
I
it's
mean,
one of those.
Kinda though.
Okay, so it's one of those. Okay,
Use
but it's his
condoms,
baby
kids.
mom's nonetheless. Okay, he found out she was in LA, and I guess that upset him in some sort of way. I don't know for what reason. And the way the story
That'll do
goes
it.
is that he, I guess, communicates with her. I don't know, on a call or sees her in person, and kind of tells her to go back to back home to wherever this was. I think it's New York, right? And he started threatening her and telling her that he was going to beat her up, this, that, and the third. And I guess she called her brother and her father to intervene or to help her go to the house and hide his guns, because apparently he said he was going to kill her. I don't know if with guns or not, but they went to hide it because of what she said. Then they're saying that I don't know at what point or how they got to this point that Fabulous hit her and broke 2 of her front teeth or something of her teeth, knocked out some teeth.
So he didn't just hit her; he hit her.
And he threatened the father and the brother when I guess he came to encounter them. And he said he's got a bullet with their name on it.
You
like,
think
I was
that's
reading, I was
just
reading
him
this
being
stuff.
a gun nut?
From where?
I was reading that on Bossip. Yeah, Mateo got me hooked on Bossip all of a sudden.
Is that shit like?
He told me about it. Yeah, man. I've been trying to expand my news outlets. I wanted to kind of pick up on stuff, but it's just I get all these alerts and I start reading them. And I saw the one with Fabulous, and there's people that are mixed about it. Some people are defending it, some people are agreeing to it, or they're on her side. It's a big mess.
Johnny's fucking legit.
But the reason I was bringing this up though is because I wanted to ask you guys. I don't know what it's like to be in Fabulous's shoes or what might have happened. I can't say that I understand not even from her side. Until we know the facts, I can't say who's wrong. I don't agree with hitting no one like we said earlier. But I feel like we've all gone through like a crazy relationship.
Yeah, I've never hit somebody.
But what's the craziest relationship you've ever been in?
Jesus Christ.
Like, what's the craziest thing that might have happened in your relationship?
Like that?
Yeah, like insane.
Yeah, I might have to back this one out.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah, you've had a good...
Yo, John, why don't you set the tone for this, and then I'll try to match you.
Okay. I had one where there was a girl I was dating. I'm not even going to go into my baby moms. Those are too many to think of right now. Okay. But I had this one where I was breaking up with this girl, and something happened in a part of the process of the breakup. And the last day I saw her, she said, Mama Francisca told her.
She broke your dick.
Well, no. But you remember this story. She goes, Mama Francisca told me. And all of a sudden, we were driving on the highway, going about 55. She took her thumbnail and tried to jag it in my eye. Tried to dig it out.
Who the fuck was Mama Francisca then?
I came to do a little research after. Turns out it was one of those Santeria names.
Oh, then we shouldn't be talking about that shit.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about that, John. You see that, John? That's bad luck.
Let's
That's why.
Is that what it is? Did I just mess this up?
Let's
I messed this up.
You heard, Noodles? Can you turn this up, please?
Turn me up.
They call you shit hand.
So yeah, I don't think
No,
that this dude should have hit his lady, and we
I don't
totally
need all
didn't
that
just
shit
talk
going
about
on,
any
yeah.
Santeria shit. Reverse that shit.
I don't need all that shit going on. Yeah, that.
It's true. It's true.
I don't want to get cursed, y'all.
But you know what? Just I could understand a wild relationship, but I don't understand why guys get possessive and want to try to like control a woman and tell her where to go or how to do it. Some women like that alphaness. I've even read that on some of those dating profiles. Girls I want an alpha male. They want someone. Some women want it, not all women.
Alpha and not be possessive and controlling.
What are you saying there, conspiracy Ken?
Yeah.
Alpha and not be possessive and controlling.
There you go. I'm with that guy.
Yeah, alpha. That comes with the alphaness. You're right. It does.
Like it'd be a different story if she was like in the news, like he hit me, and that's the shit I like. Like we wouldn't be talking about it like this. That's all I'm saying.
When you want to get back at somebody, she doesn't have the strength to hit them back and fuck them up.
Yo,
Like-
you know what? At this point,
Do I have to pick? Because I really don't care.
It's true. It's true.
I'm gonna pick the side of not hitting people. If I have to pick.
I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. Like, in terms of hitting, I mean, I've gotten into some crazy situations, but at the level of what those type of guys do, like Fabulous, I can't.
yo,
do
you
that.
never Ray Rice?
No, I've never
what?
Ray Rice. That's
Ooh.
crazy. I've never even Adrian Peterson.
Yo, have you ever said
Oh,
something
maybe I
mean?
did.
I called a girl a SpongeBob body ass bitch once, and I'm
Whoa.
sorry, but I had to do it.
See? Did she try hitting you?
Was she a square? Was she a rectangle? You
Box
fucking
body.
rectangles, man.
Yeah.
Has a girl ever
Damn,
hit
that's
you?
a geometric shape out there.
Has a girl ever hit you?
I've hit circles before. Shout out to the circles.
But like in an argument in a relationship,
Like mad at me, smacked me.
mad at you, smacked you. Do you
Yeah.
feel like you deserved it?
I don't know, man.
all right,
I say dickhead shit, so
geometrically, how many degrees off from like an actual rectangle would you say? She
oh
was?
no, she was. Look, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't exactly SpongeBob, but it was
Okay, but,
enough
like-
to know that calling her a SpongeBob ass bitch would have hurt.
Like if you painted her
Bob
yellow,
Body
Is that where you cut the slap?
Nah.
Oh no, that one probably would have went for slap status. Like you would have said that.
Yeah. Well, yo, that's the whole thing,
Nah,
though.
it was only like, it was weird. I got slapped. I had nothing to do with it, but I was in high school, and my girl was in dance class, and this other girl that I had fucked with the summer before I got with my girl got transferred to her class, and just like she's like having to look at her made me want to smack you.
Yo, let me ask you a question though. I feel like every man has been slapped in here. Is that the case in here? Have you ever been slapped, Noodles?
No.
You've never been slapped.
No.
Is
only
that a
in the
vegan-
sexy way. Oh wait,
So no
Nah,
one has ever
actually-
slapped you.
No, man.
I've been slapped in that way, and then I've fought dudes who have straight up tried to slap me, and then
That's fucked up. That's
yeah,
a bitch
and it's
move
just
when a
like
dude slaps you.
hilarious. But yeah, I've been slapped by girls in sexy and unsexy ways,
I think I've had both.
but not many times for
you
bad
slapped
reasons.
any
I'm not that guy.
Yes. You know what? I've even been bit in the face, like even Kim Kardashian. You didn't hear that story? How she got bit in the face? Yeah, some sort of
Oh,
A-list
yeah.
celebrity
Oh,
bit her in the
shit.
face.
Oh
Actually-
yeah, it was
Is it bad, y'all? Did she lose a chunk?
over Jay-Z. That means she doesn't trust
What do
Jay-Z
you
at
mean
all
it was
anymore.
over Jay-Z? Like,
Jay-Z.
Really?
what the fuck, man?
Oh
I
no,
gotta start watching
Beyonce got
news
bit in the
again,
face
y'all.
by Sanaa Lathan, not Kim Kardashian.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was Beyonce.
Yeah, Sanaa Lathan.
Who's Sanaa Lathan?
She's fine.
Sanaa Lathan's fine.
She's like a singer
She's
or
a
something?
very good looking actress.
Actress?
Yeah.
She's been in big
Love and
movies?
Basketball.
Oh, the girl that was Omar Epps' girl in the movie?
Yo,
Oh,
you
yeah,
want me
she
to
is
get
really
on
pretty.
that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, a topic real quick, since you're on that subject. 5 hours ago, our local news station reported that Backpage, the popular website for escorts, is to be seized by the feds.
No shit.
Oh, yo.
Damn, I'm fucked. Yo, I gotta
Federal law enforcement authorities are in the process of seizing Backpage.com and its affiliate websites.
What affiliate websites do we need to look out for?
I don't know. I'm not a
Any of the
Backpager.
good ones?
Hookerpage.com.
Pornhub.
I don't know. I'm not a Backpager.
You know what?
I don't pay
I
for
don't-
what I can get
yeah.
for free.
Speaking of websites, though,
Takeitintheback.com.
shout out to our tech producer, George. We got a website out. It's everymanpodcastshow.com. It's something that's still under the works, but you can access our episodes on there. We'll have some content. We'll try to keep you guys up to the latest news or whatever we got going on. And if you got comments, share them. Speaking of websites, man, I just remembered that. I'm excited about it. I checked it out last week. It was pretty good. We got one episode uploaded there.
They
can
call you
actually-
shit hand.
Thank you.
To where?
To everymanpodcastshow.com, brother.
Yeah, you got it?
Act like you know.
Alright, man. Alright.
That's right. You
Appreciate
checked it out?
Nah, not yet.
You're an asshole.
Why? This is the first time I heard about it.
I know. I just I sprung it on everybody
damn.
because we were talking about Backpage there.
God.
You know what that sucks with Backpage? I used to love going on Backpage and just like checking out like all the crazy
I'm gonna
pussy
go on
shots.
right now, bro. Right now. I'm gonna order us some hookers.
Man, next
maybe
thing you know,
not.
The feds are knocking on your door.
Yeah. How about
some girl feds. Yeah, it's a party, baby.
related to like the feds knocking on your door? I was working on a project the other day with some edgy shit, and
Sure.
someone sent us an email of some shit that was just messed up. Like it was the dialogue of a supervillain, you know? So
Okay.
like a fuck you.
But they were being
supervillain.
serious or fucking around?
No, it's not serious,
Yeah.
but it's fictional.
But it says some
But-
shit that you probably
but-
shouldn't send an email.
It's the supervillain that's out here Bill Cosbying. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ah.
So not to spoil much, but just that that's just the tip of the iceberg. He's a really fucked up dude, and this dude sent a monologue from him, and the email took like an hour to come through.
Oh my god.
That shit went through double review.
Oh sure, they were
like,
flagging that left and
They're
right.
just like, oh, this has like 19 flags. Like,
yeah, for sure.
what's
For sure.
Yeah, dude. They watching your shit.
What was I gonna tell you? But you know what? Speaking of Trevor, what do you do?
I do media content creation. Primarily myself. I have a background in film production and photography, graphic design and communications. I also personally I love cartoons, and I work on my own little animation sometimes.
Oh, you do animation?
Yeah. So a little bit of a jack of all trades.
I have a guy. Well, we were talking about that before the show. From Penis and Vagina Records, No Emotion. He had an animated series called Kung Fu Cock.
Yeah. Oh,
It was
shit.
great. Like I saw snippets of it, and I even just saw the amount of views. It
Sounds
gets so
familiar.
much foot traffic, and he lost his animator for whatever reason, but he never found one, so the series never continued.
Oh,
And I
shit.
told him, I said, if I ever run into somebody, I will definitely put you along, because if we could revive that, he promised me a voiceover on there, and I want a voiceover. I want to be the villain on the show.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like where I'm at in art, kind of has a lot to do with that kind of situation you described to me, man. Like, I feel like in Kendall, we've got a lot of people out here doing it on their own, trying to make it on their own. That we're making enough here and there to do this and that, right? But we need community. We need people to have a way to come together and work together to make bigger
Right.
things.
Everyone involved in
bigger
some
work.
projects. That's kind of how this show got along. We all put ourselves together here. No
Right.
one's making nothing but Monero.
And
we're putting it together, man.
like United We Conquer, exactly. So I'm kind of taking my stuff, my business, formerly known as Spectropia Productions, and we're reorienting, as of this month as Miami Media Collective, and we're doing new things to be able to enable artists in the community to come together and find more work, do more work, and grow
Right.
together.
Right. You were saying at the beginning that you do what was it? Communication, creative control.
Yo, hold up, hold up.
Content creation, but yeah.
I want to be stupid for a second, and then this interview
Sure.
can keep going.
Sure.
It sounds so low.
Yeah, you turned it way down, bro.
You good, Noodles? We up?
Wait
do
a
it
minute. You just said you only motorboated in strip club.
I did.
Oh man.
I've only motorboated in the strip clubs.
Out of all the places, I feel like that is one of the lowest on the tier of bad places to do that.
He was one of those to reflect that right after he shared the same sentiment you did.
Yeah.
But in layman's terms, tell me what you said you do again. Just in
So,
layman's terms.
I make media content. My focus is usually on photography or film and graphic design. My personal, hobby, I guess, for a while, but I've been doing it for forever. I like to animate. I got my own little cartoon in the works.
Do you think it would be a good cartoon show?
You guys, I think you guys could do a cartoon thing. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
That'd be real funny.
Can we include Walter sitting the way he looks?
I could see you guys. I could see you guys all right now, especially with the big sunglasses. The setup we got here.
Well, you need to come on the show a little more often so that we can get an idea of each character in here, because I think we each have a lot of
Of course,
layers for
man.
a cartoon show.
Oh, of course, man. Always down to collab with local artists. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. So I just want to do things that help. Not just me, but everyone that wants to grow, that can grow, that has talent, that could do more, that they could do more with. I wanna create a group of people that are into doing that.
Well, I can tell you what, this show is always looking for innovative ways, and we like creative minds. We always need extra producers every single time. So if you ever need a spot in here, brother,
Yeah, of
hey,
course.
listen, we got an excellent program. We pay in Monero and in alcoholic beverages of different variety, and
All right.
sodas too.
Always
I know
throw
there's
down.
not always alcoholics in here.
One thing about a Kendall kit, we always throw down. If you know what's up. But I will say that we're we're about to get studio space, film studio space, photo
Sure.
studio space right around this area. So fans of the show, if you know where the show's at, and you need photo film work, graphic design, animation, anything you need, you know where to find it. Miami Media Collective. You can find us on Instagram. Coming soon. Studio space.
Well, I'm glad. Is that where people can follow you straight up?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you kind of said that, because I've been noticing as you were talking to me that Noodles was throwing some hand signals, and I didn't know. I know they weren't gang signs. I think it was his flash of letting us know we ran out of show here. All right. So, Trevor, I had a good time. Did you have a good time being here with
had
us?
a great time, man.
Yeah? That's
Yeah,
the
I love
shit,
the
man.
show.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you see how they fucking ended that interview?
They owe like
Right.
they owe like 35 and up, guaranteed.
Yes, that's exactly how we did it. That was a handshake of mature people. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 13. Thank you to our fearless producer, Noodles, for holding us down. Fuck you, Walter. Mateo, thank you as always for being here. Shout out to Conspiracy Ken there for being available for us today at the show. Trevor, you're a friend of the show, and hopefully we can have you here, even on a producer capacity. No joke, man. Whatever it is, we'll definitely have you on.
Mad appreciation to John Everyman.
Hell yeah.
Glad to be out here.
All right. People, you can follow us on Instagram, Everyman Podcast Show, Facebook, Everyman Podcast Show, our website, everymanpodcastshow.com. You can even leave comments on the show and how you feel about it. You can even listen to the show on SoundCloud. It's under the Everyman Podcast Show, and you can find that link to SoundCloud on our website. The website is still going to keep being built. And just like that, people, we are done. We'll see y'all later. Peace out, bitches.